morning from my winter wonderland. Wow, what a difference a day makes. I am not going to talk long because I've got my hand out of my glove and it's going to get cold. It's in the teens, but I just left the Black Bear Resort and they were so good to me. Welcome to Laurel Falls. It is quite an impressive waterfall. I am definitely the one making the tracks of the snow right now. So it's a little bit sketchy going on these rocks that are snow covered, but slowly but surely making my way. I'm at this place, and I do believe I'm about to skirt the edge of that. Looks pretty benign other than that awful water. So we'll see how it goes. If I feel like it's unsafe, I'll turn around and go back up the steps. I'm definitely on the right track. Another blaze. I've barely gotten into it, but it's fine. It's not icy. So making my way up the one big climb of the day. This is kind of like a day of thirds. The first third I had to go parallel the river and see the falls, and then the second third you climb up the mountain, and the last third you go down the mountain. And it has been a day of car washing, and for those of you who don't know that term, it's when you go by different brush and stuff on the trail when it's either been raining or snowing and it all starts to get on you. In this case, it's stuff like this snow covered roto. It's just heavy, so it's just weighing itself down at my level, and every time I go by it I just get covered. So that's been frustrating, but all part of the adventure. It'll be fun to get there and hang out with my friends and hopefully go into town. I'm really craving a McDonald's McFlurry right now, so we'll see if I get to one later on. Practically doing the duck walk right now to get through this. I guess that's Watauga Lake. A lot bigger than I thought. It's really pretty. I think I'll see a lot of it tomorrow. I'm following somebody's tracks, or I think they're actually maybe going the other way. I'm thinking it's a deer. They're kind of covered, but it's cute. So made it off the mountain, last third done, and coming down to this intersection where I'll hang a left, I think, and go to Uncle Johnny's. I mean, not Uncle Johnny's. I'm not in Irwin anymore. To Boots Off Hostel. And I know my friends are all staying there. They coerced or probably just strong-armed Elf into staying. Elf never wants to stay in hostels, I think, because he just don't want to spend the money. But hoping that we get to go to McDonald's or somewhere in town, because I'm really craving some good town food. I never got really cold, but now I just feel wet and icky, and I think I'll start getting cold. So town food will start sounding good here soon. And I just saw a sign for Boots Off Hostel, so signing out for now. Came around the corner and this guy literally made me jump. So good. So welcome to the Boots Off Hostel. I am in my own little cabin because the bunkhouse was full. Nobody wants to be out in this nasty weather, and so it is full tonight. But you've got 2 beds in here, 1 double and 1 little top bunk, so you could fit 3 in here. I paid $70 for 1 person. I think they up it if you have more than 1. But they provide a little coffee station. No coffee cup though, so I had to get my little cook pot out, which I thought was funny, and a tiny little heater, which I don't think is going to amount to much heat, but I do have my down sleeping bag, thank God, and I just hope that my clothes get a little bit dried out. They're definitely soaked from the car wash effect and my sweat. My shoes are just really, really wet, and socks, and poor Eugenia and Annie Mae on the back of my backpack were just encrusted in snow, just like my backpack, and they were freezing, they said. But I told them they're hardy like their mama, so to get over it and they'll survive. But I am gonna thaw out a little bit in here and then go hang out with my friends. Pocket Sport here is here somewhere, I don't know where, but Dr. Pepper and Elf were hanging out in the reception area, so it was great to see them, and I'm sure I'll meet some new people since everything is full tonight, and I'm looking forward to it. Oh, and they take us into town. Yay, I'm so excited. I have no idea what's there, but it's gonna be town, and it'll be food that's not dehydrated, and that's all that matters. I don't have low standards when I'm hiking. Like I said, I was craving McDonald's earlier, and I would still crave it at 6 p.m. tonight if that's all that's available. So I'm gonna jump off and enjoy the rest of the day and be very grateful for this roof over my head and not sleeping out in the snow tonight.
Strolling through 3 feet of ice, and my handlebar was almost not deep enough to actually get down the bottom. And I'm like,